All right, good evening, everybody. It is day 2 of post-surgery from the Inspire device installation. I had surgery on Tuesday at 9 a.m., lasted about 2.5 hours, and surgery was done at 11:30, got discharged at 1:30, same day. Day 1 wasn't too bad for me. Was able to talk on the phone with some family members, and I even ate sushi. I felt it the next day on day 2. I was more sore in my jaw area and my throat. But other than that, after day 2, I had some discomfort, but now that we're on day 2.5, 3-ish, it is 4 p.m. on Thursday, sorry. It's 4 p.m. on Thursday. And other than that, hasn't been really too bad. Felt the most sore on day 2. Day 3, throat's no longer sore. Minor soreness in my chest and my jaw today, not too bad. It's gotten better since yesterday. I removed the sling. I didn't really feel like I needed it too much anymore. If I go to do some walking around or something, I might put it on just to kind of use as a shock absorbent. I will be following the doctor's orders as far as not lifting anything over 5 pounds for the next 2 weeks, and no strenuous activities for 4 weeks. Got the bandages removed this morning, and not looking too bad. Look, nice clean cuts. I've seen some that are worse for sure. I would say that if you're nervous about the surgery or anything like that regarding like quality of your surgeon, Inspire utilizes a Doctors of Excellence. And at first my impression was, okay, Inspire uses this to promote a doctor on who installs the most. But taking a step back and really diving into what that meant was, Doctors of Excellence really means is that they took the quality of that doctor's works and who's had the most successful outcomes with their patients. And just based on the cuts that I have and some of the ones that I've seen, I'm definitely glad I took the extra hour-and-a-half drive to visit my doctor. She has been excellent. She's been great to deal with, very, very knowledgeable. And I would say after all this, for me, the biggest piece of advice I could give you is do your own research. Utilize the Doctors of Excellence. I mean, it takes time to get that from a quality standpoint from what I've read. It's not just something that Inspire hands out. If it's an extra hour drive, like it was for me, take it, do it. You won't regret it. And Inspire also has ambassador patients that speak on behalf of Inspire and tell their own story. I would say use that. I did. I got some good feedback. And Facebook, Reddit, YouTube. I would say don't rely on one person's bad experience to make your own decision. You do your research. Go above and beyond to make yourself comfortable with the decision that you're about to make. I mean, it's a serious decision. It's not something that you need to take lightly. Also, the FDA has stats of potential side effects and statistics. Go the extra mile. Do this. You owe it to your body. You owe it to yourself to make sure you're making the right decision. Other than that, so far, I don't really have anything negative to say. I mean, this was, if anything, a lot better than what I expected to be post-surgery. And so far, everybody that's been involved with it has been honest and genuine about the whole procedure, the surgery. Yeah, and like I said, do your own research. Don't take my advice on something that you're doing for your body. Don't take the first impression you hear or the first negative outcome. I mean, I was very uncomfortable with making this decision, to be honest with you. It was more of I'm putting something foreign in my body that I'm not able to remove myself. So I made sure to do my research and really dig into, is this going to benefit me? And I felt going forward that it would. So this is just my experience. You make your own decision and utilize your tools that Inspire and the web gives you. You know, utilize those tools so you can make the best decision for yourself. You know, don't go off of one person's feedback. I mean, they have thousands of these things that they've installed. You know, plenty of people, plenty of good feedback. Do your own research. And as I said before, I think the Doctors of Excellence for me was more of a quantity thing that I thought at first, but it's not the case. It's definitely more of a quality and successful patient outcome with the doctors. So if it's an hour more, make the drive. You owe it to yourself. You know, you're going through this much. What's an hour more? And so far, I can't complain. You know, it's been okay for me. Other than that, like I said, took the bandages off. Scar's not bad, straight cut. We'll see how it goes the next few days as far as healing up. But last thing, ice packs, ice packs, ice packs. Utilize your ice packs. From day one to whenever this thing is closed up, I would ice as much as you can because that did help me as well as the lozenges for the throat. All right, if you got anything for me, feel free to don't hesitate to message me or get in contact with me. I'll help you any way I can. I know it was a struggle for me to find somebody who's been through this process at first because I was hesitant, but the more I reached out, the more knowledge I gained, and the better it's helped me through this process. All right, that's all I got. If y'all got anything, let me know. We'll post another video in a few days. Bye.